If the question, can a phone replace my $4,000 camera setup, keeps you up at night, we're here to answer that question. And just got the phone that just might do that. This is the Samsung S24 Ultra, and it has 5 camera setups that on paper could give my Sony FX30 a run for its money. In this video we're gonna primarily focus on video capabilities, but also test some photo functions as well as infamous AI features. First of all, let's talk about the cameras of the phone. It's got 200 megapixel main camera, 50 megapixel telephoto with 5 times optical zoom, and 12 megapixel selfie camera. Now, the Sony has only one sensor, and even that one is only 26 megapixels, so the phone should be a clear winner, right? Well, the sensor of the camera is much larger than the phone's, and it uses real lenses, and the individual pixels are much bigger, and that gives it the advantage in image quality and low light scenarios. First of all, I'm gonna film the surroundings here with both of the devices. Some trees, some swans there, and put the footages side by side and let you decide which is which. Did you guess it? Yup, the upper one was the phone and the lower one was the FX30. As you saw, we went on a playground with my kids. There we did some slow motion comparisons. This is the FX30 100 frames per second in 4K, and then this is the Samsung 240 frames per second. Although the Samsung footage is clearly slower, it's nowhere near the quality. And again, the Samsung, and then the FX30. Okay, next, let's see how the footage looks when zoomed in. I'm going to try to match the focal length with both phone and the camera. The good thing about the camera is that you can switch out the lenses depending on your needs. So if you need to zoom out more, you can use, for example, this 70 to 200 lens. The phone, however, has what it has, and you have to work with that. The furthest you can zoom with the phone when filming is 30 times. But if you are taking a photo, you can zoom to 100 times. Let's see how the photo looks when zoomed in 100 times and try to match the focal length with the camera. Let's go. I filmed the swan with no zoom and then increased it to 20 times. You can see that the quality is not that great with a lot of noise. I wouldn't use it. This is filmed at about 10 times zoom on the phone and matched focal length with the FX30. And now the 100 times zoom picture. I'm impressed at how far away the swan was when I was taking a picture. However, these pictures, well, you can't really use them for anything. They are blurry, mushy, not good at all. Then these pictures are taken with 200mm lens on the camera. You can see that it's not that zoom in as the phone. But because of the better quality, you can actually zoom in post, and then the picture is looking, well, not perfect, but better. The next feature I want to talk about is the ability to use front and the back camera at once. This means if I were a vlogger, which I'm obviously not, I could be walking down here, this beautiful old city, and talk about stuff while I'm talking to you. So, this would look very silly if I were to use 2 full-size cameras. Yeah. Now you can save one file as you see here, or you can use 2 separate files and edit down to look like this, or this, or if you really like yourself, even like this. Okay, next, let's test the stabilization of the phone and compare it to the camera. They should be good, so let's go somewhere where we don't look like a fools. Let's go. Let's say you want to shoot some footage that requires you to run like a maniac. The phone's got a pretty good inbuilt stabilization, and it even got the mode called Super Steady. And we even brought a gimbal just to see if it's necessary or not. Let's go. This is where the phone was superior to the camera. It's pretty smooth even without a gimbal. The camera, even though it has in-body image stabilization, it's not really meant to be run with. Next thing I want to talk about is the AI features. Now, they aren't that many in the film and photo department. There is the ability to slow down any footage regardless of which frame it was shot at. You just press down your finger on the screen when the video is playing and AI just adds frames to make footage look smoother. Then there is the ability to move or remove any objects from the photo. This will require us to do a photo shoot, so let's do that. For this test, we have prepared a scene with a real nice bottle of cognac, along with an unwanted object. I'm gonna take a few pictures and try to remove the unwanted object within the app. Let's go! In order to remove the object, you have to click the pencil icon in the upper right corner of the screen and then the stars icon in the bottom right. Draw a rough circle around the object and press and hold on the selected area. Tap the eraser icon and then generate. Wait for the AI to do its magic and you should have the picture without the unwanted object. If you click View Original, well, you can view the original, pretty self-explanatory. This is the picture before and after the removal. I should say that this is internet-only option, so if you're in a place where you don't have an access to a mobile network or Wi-Fi, you're out of luck because you won't be able to use this feature. Here it is, guys. So what do you think so far? Are you impressed with everything that this phone can provide? Tell us in the comments. For me, it truly is a fascinating piece of equipment and I'm honestly surprised with the quality that it provides. Would I sell my professional camera and just work with this phone? Well, not really, at least not for professional work. It still has some improvements to do until I will be thinking to swap it. But for now, it will absolutely be a great add to my gear, as I have always my phone with me, and in some situations where you do not have your camera with you, it's a great option. That is it, thank you for watching and we'll see you in the next one.